What's up, YouTube? I'm Rob,
And this is Nick.
and today we got a good one for you. We're going to talk about how I made $12,000 in, was it 1 hour?
About an hour, yeah.
And
Day
just
trading.
just to note, it was Nick that made the $12,000 in 1 hour. But just to kind of reference title video. But let's go into it. So Nick was day trading, as he frequently does, and on that day he was trading XRP, which has been having a lot of price action recently. So Nick's going to break down what he saw on the charts, his entry point, his exit point, what the heck happened, how he made $12,000 in 1 hour, and kind of give you some behind the scenes on this day trade and how you can start putting together some of these insights to improve your day trading and your overall trading strategies. So let's get into it, Nick, because this is what everyone wants to know, how you make the big bucks.
Yeah, I wanna show them the screenshot on my phone
Screenshot for proof.
of the proof. There's the 11,000. What is that? 11,579. Right before I closed it.
Yeah, that's huge. That's more than most people make in a month. And if someone could make that much, in a month, that could change their life. So let's get into it because we want to help you guys become better traders, better investors, and hopefully improve your financial situation. So walk us through it, Nick. You were trading XRP, entry, exit point. What did you see? The charts?
All right, we got the chart pulled up here. I kind of want to go through the psychology of what I was thinking, why I entered. If we're looking at the 30-minute chart, this was September 29th, just a couple days ago. XRP was kind of like, this is where I entered the trade and I exited like right almost at the exact top. I probably exited right when it started coming down here, right around 49 point something. I wish I would have exited at almost 51, but you can never really catch the tops. I like to ride these things until I see a sign of weakness before I get out. So if I go out to the 4-hour chart, you can see this blue line that I have drawn on the longer term XRP chart. This is the 1.5 year downtrend that we just broke on September 22nd, just about a week ago. So this is showing me beginning signs of like strength in the XRP chart. Versus like breaking out of a 1.5 year downtrend is huge. It means a lot of people are going to start showing interest in getting back into the market to buy this asset. So you can see as soon as we pierced through that, we shot up from 42 to 55 cents, and then we pulled back. So why did I, and like if I zoom in just a little bit so you can see where I entered that trade, where I entered right here. Two things I was seeing. Normally, if you just saw a pullback like this I like to trade breakouts, but I also like to trade the back test of a breakout because that is the most opportune time to get in on a trade. Yes, I was actually trading this initial breakout. I made a decent trade here, and then actually lost a decent amount of money on this pullback. But that trade that I entered right here, where I showed you guys the screenshot of the little over 11,000, almost $12,000 in about an hour. If we go down to the 30-minute chart, like what was I thinking? Because if you're on this shorter term time frame, this doesn't look like a breakout right here. Like what are you thinking? We're in a downtrend. Like why are you buying it right here? I was buying it right here because we were getting close to this back testing this 1.5 year downtrend, which is a very high risk reward. I knew that even if I entered here, I could get down here. We could go from 43 back test down to 40 cents, but maybe not. So I entered a small trade right around this area. Once we started shooting up and we broke out above this previous resistance, I added to my position. And that's not something that is like intuitive for someone to do if they're up on a trade. Like your initial instinct is to get out once you're in a little bit of profit because people just want to lock in that win and feel good about themselves. However, this thing was moving so fast and with so much volume. Once it broke here, I'm like tripling down on this trade. Because once that momentum starts moving, especially since we have already broken out above a major 1.5 year resistance, I thought the momentum could be huge. So I added here, like as soon as we broke out here, And actually, I added a little more after we broke out above this resistance level. And I'm sitting there watching this. This is over the course of maybe like 30, 40 minutes where I happened to enter here and this thing just like shot up like out of nowhere. I'm like, what is happening? I took that screenshot when we were up here on 50 cents and I actually sent it to Rob. I was like, oh my gosh, Rob, I just opened this trade like an hour ago. Look at this. And it was actually at that point where XRP like had already peaked and I started seeing signs of weakness in the momentum. I can actually zoom in on I normally don't trade 5-minute charts, but you can see the signs of weakness that I saw. It was actually
signs of weakness.
The signs of weakness. So this is where I entered. This is that ridiculous rip that happened. And then we had this capitulation up here. The thing started moving so fast. And you see how the volume kind of trails off over here. And then we started coming down. Once I saw this thing start bull flagging here, I knew that it was struggling to break above that 50 cent level. And 50 cents is a major resistance. Once we break back above that, I'm going to be looking to re-enter another like long trade on XRP. However, once I saw it start bull flagging here, I knew that was a sign of weakness. So I closed my trade, took the $12,000 in an hour because I think most anyone would be happy with that. And actually, it was hard for me to close at that point because when you make that much that fast, the internal sense of greed within you becomes so strong and you don't want to. It took everything within me to close that trade, especially after I saw it go to 51 cents. And I think I ended up closing it at like 49.80. And it hurt to do that, but I'm thankful that I did because, I mean, look at where we went after this. We're just sideways and anxiety.
Do you ever see that meme of the farmer guy where it's like some like overweight farmer on the farm and he's like, the quote is like, it ain't much, but it's honest work. Did you ever see that? No. Made me think of that because it's like you made, $12,000 an hour. So it's like, it ain't much, but it's honest work.
But yeah, that's pretty much the psychology of like what I was thinking, why I entered that trade when I did, why I exited when I did. Also, this is kind of like a weird sign that you should get out of a trade. If you're taking screenshots and sending them to your friends because you're so like excited about how much money you just made so fast, that's probably a good sign to get out of the trade. I know so many times where I did that, where I sent screenshots or I like sent a text to like one of my friends or one of my family members, like look what I just did, and then the trade immediately reverses after that. So
that is the signal.
That's the signal to get out. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, we're gonna be creating a course on day trading, right? At some point, we'd love to teach you guys everything that I've learned over the last 15 years of day trading, to show you guys how you can make your own profits, with a very easy to use method and like very easy like entry and exit signals that you can like see for yourselves and just like kind of understanding the psychology of how to day trade and make money consistently.
Go back to the first chart you were at. I think it was 30 minutes.
30 minutes, okay.
Where it's just that big rip up.
Mm-hmm. It's this one right here.
Yeah. All right. So that candle is like the ultimate candle that you would want to trade. Like if you can time that, get in on a candle like that, that's lights out, game over. It was what, 100% gain or more than that?
Like 120%.
Yeah, 120% on how much leverage?
I think I started at like 5x. I normally only start at 5x unless I see something trending, and then I'll add. When I was adding, I went up to like 7 or 8x and then 10, 11, 12x at the peak of it.
Yeah, so over 100% gain in an hour. That doesn't happen often, but it does happen in crypto. Like that's the good thing about crypto is you can get 100% gain in an hour sometimes, which is incredible. So a couple things. Nick has been training for many, many years, 15 years, correct? So he saw certain things that the average person or a new trader or even an intermediate trader, like what, intermediate, you've been trading 2 to 5 years. So Nick's an advanced day trader. So he's able to see things that the beginner intermediate couldn't see. But also it was a little bit of timing, right? The right place, the right time. Like he knows the charts, so he knows XRP is a good coin to trade at that given time. And you can't predict that rip up, but what he saw, he saw like, okay, we're going to back test this possibly. There's probability that this could go this way or could go this way, and that's, you only get that with experience. You can't predict that rip up, but from everything he's gathered over the years, lessons learned, intuition, experience, he was able to make educated, calculated bet on where the price, the coin, where the market was going to move. So that's really, you can only gain that through experience. So we figured we would show you this so you can kind of get some insights on how you can improve your day trading and your trading strategies in general. So if you like that video, like this content, click the like button on this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Anything else you want to add, Nick?
One more thing. Yeah, definitely hit that subscribe button, because we want to continue to, if you guys want to continue to kind of pick my brain and like learn everything I've learned over the last 15 years, how I became a crypto millionaire, just everything you need to know to learn about crypto. We've already completed a course, Beginner's Guide to Crypto. We're going to send a link to our website where you can kind of get the first like Beginner's Guide to Crypto, and then that'll link you to where you can actually purchase our course that we've created. It's a beginner's guide or beginner's crypto course. That's just like the beginning, like how to get started in crypto, how and also like getting into my brain and how like the psychology behind how I became a crypto millionaire is in there as well. So definitely a very valuable course. And the last thing I want to say is, again, subscribe to the channel. This is not financial advice, anything that we said here. So just definitely do your own research before jumping into any of these trades. And we will catch you guys in the next video.
Yeah, and we'll also post some more links in the description box below on how Nick made over $500,000 on day trading, and another video we did, how he became a crypto millionaire, and another video we did, and some other links for you. So we'll see you in the next one. Thank you, guys.